Hello everyone, Tom here. Welcome to another Drive With Me video. Just pulling out of Tesco now, where I've just filled up some fuel. Some random beeping. Anyway, right, so today's topic of the video, which is quite an interesting topic because it happened last night whilst recording this video, but it doesn't really matter when it happened. Questionable decision, don't know if you saw that, but I was looking in my boot for something and I lifted up where the spare wheel is normally, and I took the spare wheel out because I wanted to look where the spare wheel was, and then I found about 6 pints of water. Like, the whole of where the spare wheel was full of water. If you guys didn't know, I drive a 2009 Corsa. If you guys actually do know how that water got there, do let me know in the comments down below. I've got no idea how that water got in there. Now, I have some suspicions of how the water got there. I have this like ice sheet thing that I use to defrost the car, so because I don't have air conditioning or windscreen or anything. So I use that instead of those. Now I think that I possibly left, or I put that back in the car and it was wet and it's just frosted off, and I've done that a couple of times, and I know I've done that a couple of times, but I don't know if it was that, you know, because it might just be that where my car, I don't know why I went but my car might not be put together properly at the back, because it actually had a rear end collision with the past owner, so it might be that, but then again it might just be something as simple as like I've just put this ice sheet in there and stuff like that. But obviously now I'm going to put the ice sheet thing in a bag in the boot, so if the bag fills up with water, then that's obviously why. Or if the boot doesn't fill up with water, that's obviously why, because I had the water thing in here. We're heading to see a friend right now. She's quite a good friend, well, I mean girlfriend, but enough about her. I'm going to see her now. That's where I'm going. But it's very strange to me that there was water in there, because it's not like any of my people at college have just put stuff in there and gone, oh, this would be funny to fill his boot up with water. But it means that my car, like, I was driving around in this car and it had 3 pints or so, like a lot of water in the boot. Like, just this added weight, and it just sounds stupid, but water weighs a lot, like a lot, yeah, and to have like 3 pints or so of water in your boot, I'm going to say 4 pints because it's a nice sort of even number, but to have that much water just sat in your boot, and I didn't notice it, it wasn't like it was sloshing around. I mean, I've got a box in the boot with some oil and some coolant and stuff in it. That moves about, but it explains why the boot cover was wet. I think someone just honked there. I do hate this junction. Go off to the left. Now, obviously this is my first car, and I know it's not going to be the best car I'm ever going to own, but I quite like this car, if you know what I mean. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a car coming in there, you guys. motor's overtaking me, but this is a strange one for me because this, of course, is my first car, and I like it, you know, but I don't understand why there is just water just sat in the boot. Either the ice thing is actually happened, or the water's gone everywhere, or there is a leak, so that when it rains it goes back in there, and then we have to get that sorted out, and I don't really want to do that. But it was just interesting to see that there was just water in there. Like I said, if you guys know why there was water in there, let me know. This isn't really a drive with me video, this is more of a why was there water in the boot of my car. I don't think I actually have any clips of the water in the boot. If I do, I'd probably put them in at some point. But I went outside at like 9 o'clock to look for something, and then I just found water in my boot, and I was like, I wonder how long this has been here. Now, I do about 150 miles a week, yeah. Now I spend £20 on fuel, yeah, a week, right, in this 2009 Vauxhall Corsa, yeah. Now, my tyres are perfect pressure because I always keep them pressure up, and my coolant stuff and oil and stuff is up. Now, this car does feel faster, does feel nippier without water in the boot, but imagine how much weight that was adding just because it was there, you know? And it just makes me think, why was it there, and how did it get there, and how long was it there, and do I need to do something about that if it does it again? Put maybe a little hole in the boot. I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to carry around about a couple of pints of water in the boot. But if you guys do know what it was or how I can fix it, please do let me know. I of course have no idea. It might be that ice thing, and I might just have to put it in a bag from now on, and I will. Other than that, I can't really see what is actually wrong with it. I just thought it was this really strange thing that happens on all of them, and I asked my friend who has one of these, and he says no, his boot doesn't fill up with water randomly, and he says I should probably go get it fixed or looked at and stuff, but I mean, I could just get the water out myself and keep doing that if it does it again. You know, it doesn't bother me. Right. So, I also want to know in this video, like, what you guys want to see on the channel. If you've watched this far, of course, write in the comments. And again, I don't really have any smart stuff. I just watch the end of video. Apparently there's something happening on the 23rd of March down this way. He's coming for an overtake. Come on, Mr. Aldi. Yeah, Mr. Aldi. You know, with the Aldis, I really like, when the indicators do that strut thing. Where they indicate it, and they're indicated like waves, if that makes sense. I really like when they do that. I'd advise not overtaking me, but I guess you can if you want, but there is a car. I don't know, I just chill around, just drive like a normal person, really. I am ranting at the end of this video. The main part of this video was about talking about the water, but I like hearing it, I like talking, so very interesting stuff. If you guys want to see a day in the life, I'm happy to do that as well. I mean, not sure how much I'd be able to film when I'm working or at college, but you know, we would soon find out if I did. I think that's coming to the end of this video here now, as this BMW overtakes me. Oh, it was a Polo. It was a Polo. Very interesting. And those lights are quite weird on that Polo. like the lights are like swirls, like cinnamon swirl shaped. People are gonna be like, what are you talking about? But like they do look a little bit like that. I might just be an idiot, but you know, what I am, you know. Oh, that's another one of them. Not the pool. Now, well, yeah, I know I'm rambling and going on about random stuff, but I'm trying to think of what to say because the main focus of this video was the water situation, and then I got out of the way, and then I want to end it, and it's like, something going on up here though. Something going on up ahead. What's going on? People are braking. Something happened. Look, someone's braking. What are they doing? I drive this road quite a bit, so I know there's a hill there. But actually, I think I'm going to stop rambling now, just because we're coming to the end of this video. If you guys want to hear me just ramble in a video, just turn the camera on and just ramble to it. But I hope you guys did enjoy. In the outro, there is a link on the right of the screen to the playlist of all of my driving videos, and on the left of the screen there's a YouTube recommended video, especially for you, and of course subscribe for more random videos on the channel. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
See, I remember when I met you as a sophomore. Started out as friends, but I knew that we would want more. Hit your favorite restaurant with your favorite dress on. That's one of my favorite memories.